Did y'all see that freaking TikTok about the toilets? Did I send that to you?
Hell, and I need to full circle y'all in. I need to full circle y'all into this thought. I didn't learn what you were saying to me was the song Hell Yeah. Yesterday is when I learned that that's what was happening to me. Hold on, this is hot.
Hold on.
Yesterday. Hold on. Joe says, I got you. I don't know what she's saying to me. Still don't know what she was saying to me. And I get told something about, do you have money or do you got money? And I was like, I don't, what are you saying to me? And they say, hold on. And they play it right. And I was like,
well, that makes sense.
Yesterday is how old
Hell
I was
yeah,
when
Joe.
I figured out what she was saying to me.
Callie?
I'm gonna get Riverside set up on my iPad so I can do it from there too, I think.
I'm gonna hold mine up
Oh,
with
yeah.
a... Okay, can you guys hear me though?
Yeah.
Dr.
You
and
look,
Grindlight. And Dr. Pepper. And
You look
Grindlight. And Dr. Pepper. And Grindlight. Dr. Pepper.
because Ginger had an ale. Dun.
Because Doctor had a pepper.
Dun, 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 dun.
Because Grind
because
had a republic.
Grind Life Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. I forgot my
Always
scrunchie. I was going to put my hair up in a bun today.
Callie said, I am the problem. She said, I'm gonna be the whole problem. I'm gonna be the whole problem today, Mom. Eee, look at everybody.
I'm so sorry. Do you have a box?
There's a really good one. Empty, solid, heavy, big box in the shed.
Yeah.
Like way back yonder?
No, in the gym.
Did
We're
y'all
going to
ever
put
get
some
the
good
chopsticks
feels
from
in our ginger
TikTok
ale.
shop? Ooh. You got the good feels?
I did get the good feels. This is the watermelon, and I put it in my ginger ale, and it's so good.
I'm so excited. I have good feels on the way, and I've heard good things about the good feels.
They're really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are those like water drops cakes. Water enhancer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try.
With the in it.
What
It's got...
You really need to talk to your manager because they're really not getting you the deals like the rest of us are getting. I don't know what's happening, Cakes. We got to get you on board.
We do. We got to get you some good feels for sure. Some a little bit of all of it. We do.
High Spirits is sending me stuff too, so I'll let you guys know how that is. It's supposed
I
to be
think
really
they're
good,
sending
like
me
everything
something
that I've
too.
seen so far.
Me too.
Yay! See, so
sometimes I forget which brands we all talk about because, like, we sit here on FaceTime and we'll be like, "Hey, are you messaging this brand? Oh, cool, they messaged me back, so you should." And we sit here and do that shit, and then there's other times where I'm just like, "Hey, I just went off roading and I decided to get Sip and try Sip out, so it's kind of like good feels, but yeah, right."
I'm gonna get it, Tay. I'm gonna get it.
Because some of us, I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, you guys are like, "You got that?" I'm like, "Yeah, y'all didn't apply for that. I thought we did that together." We're all in this together. And we sing it. How's everybody's day going? It's a beautiful Thursday. Do you guys know who EJ's playlist is? She's the cutest little freaking TikToker in the Stony community, and she does lives. And it's her freaking birthday today. By the time this gets posted, it won't be her freaking birthday. But like, low-key big fangirl, and I had to give you a shout out in the pod because, like, happy freaking birthday, babe. Enjoy your last year of your 20s. Something changes up there. It gets squirrely and things make sense, but you got this, boo. Happy freaking birthday.
Happy birthday, EJ.
We love EJ from the Stony Wives.
I just met EJ today on her birthday, but I went in and dropped a galaxy from the Stony Wives and said, "Happy birthday." Dorothy sent me.
Aww.
Love that.
I tagged her on her page too, because I was like, I just love her. It's crazy because that is her second birthday as a creator that I have known her. And I'm like, This is
And
getting
you guys, like, we have a lot of big creators that want on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are we?
I don't know.
Who
New
the
number,
fuck
who dis?
is we?
I
We
don't
is talking that shit, baby, on the podcast. And we say, hey,
Yeah.
Dorothy.
So did y'all see that freaking TikTok about the toilets? Did I send that to you?
Okay, hold on, pause, because you're singing hell yeah, and I need to full circle y'all in. I need to full circle y'all into this thought. I didn't learn what you were saying to me was the song Hell Yeah until yesterday. Yesterday is when I learned that that's what was happening to me. Hold on, this is hot.
Hold on.
Yesterday, hold on. Joe says, I got you, hold on. I don't know what she's saying to me. Still don't know what she was saying to me, and I get told something about, do you have money or do you got money? And I was like, I don't, what are you saying to me? And they say, hold on, I got you. And they play it right, and I was like,
Well, that makes sense.
Yesterday is how old
Hell
I was
yeah,
when I
Joe.
figured out what she was saying to me.
Thanks, Joe, for setting her right,
you,
because we
Joe.
really had poor Cakes confused.
Hell yeah, babe.
Damn.
It's
That's
okay, Cakes. I just literally figured that out, I think, last week. Because I thought she was singing that little Dickie song, the Do You Fuck with Pangea? No? Okay. Like,
EJ's fucking live this morning, so because
what
I didn't realize that you thought that I had been saying that. So like,
yeah.
it all connected dots this morning too. I was like, oh, because I was like, yeah, why do we keep talking about this song? It gets brought up at least once a day. We scrolled it. I was like, yeah. Do you fuck with the war? No, I don't fuck with the war.
No, it was good shit. It took me forever, Cakes, so it's okay, honey. It's not just you.
We say hell
That's
yeah.
okay. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just didn't know it. It's okay.
But
Right.
I want everybody
okay.
listening to fucking use that sound. Look me in my eyeballs if you're watching. You will use that sound and find something because I want that to be viral. Okay? Okay? Do this for me. Do this for
And
me.
if you use that sound, maybe we should just make this another one of the rules. If you make that sound, we'll give you an extra entry for the giveaway.
Oh, you want to talk about giveaway? We hit 1,000.
We
The
did.
noggin.
On TikTok, we hit 1,000.
Your girl really brings the brain power, okay?
Are you high right now? Do you ever
You
get
ever get
nervous?
nervous? Are you single? I heard you fuck your girl. Is it true? You getting money? You think them friends you with is with you?
And I say, hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck it right. All right. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking right. That's it right there. Yeah. Don't come for us for copyright. We don't. It doesn't
We
belong
don't
to
own
us.
the rights to that song. That's Drake and Lil Wayne. We love
Listen,
you guys.
I feel
Do we still
like
them?
me and Lil Wayne would be real tight. It's fine.
Yo,
I think
Shanoa was like, "Who gets to play me?" And I was like, "Lil Wayne with a wig."
Weezy don't care about none of that.
Right. Weezy's fine. What'd you say?
Shanoa was like, "Who gets to play me in our movie?" And I was like, "Lil Wayne, Wheezy." That's the only.
I'm thinking Lil Wayne with a wig.
But then I was like, he don't even need a wig. Does he still got his dreads in?
Yeah, as far as I know, last time I saw him, I
haven't been paying attention because they've been replacing people in Hollywood with fake people. Because you can't tell me they all.
You can't tell. Yeah,
they look different.
Yeah.
Why does Eminem look like that now? He didn't look. He looks like M. Where's the Nem? Where is the rest of the Nem?
She said there's only one M. Where's the other?
He's like 60 now or something, ain't he?
Well, he's not. Okay, but the Asian thing, it's just different. The aging just didn't do the right thing. Like, it's different. Why did he look like that?
Why no, I honestly have no clue what Eminem's
He's
physical
53.
appearance is at this moment. I don't.
You said he was
53.
He ain't finna come for me. He coming for you first. I love you, big dog.
Pause.
Marshall is 53. Hang on.
He still could get got.
Like Marshall.
He could still get got. He in the range, baby.
I seen you. I seen that look in your eyes.
No, that's never been attractive to me. That man has never been.
He is now that he's older, like this more distinguished man.
No, I don't know.
Baby, I ain't never
fun.
liked a man in their prime. I like a man in the late 50s when they got gray.
No.
Like, I love the gray hair. First off, gray hair. Can we give it up for the gray hair for a second? Okay? Men, women, whoever. I fucking love the gray shit. Let it go. And when I got a couple of little tinsel pieces in here. When this shit goes, I'm going white. You're done.
Me too, eventually. Yep.
Goodbye. I'm going gray because it's gorgeous. I'm ready. Bring it. Bring it. Okay.
I love your hair. I think it's great.
I like mine. I think it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
I got no business on the internet. So what else is going on this week, people? We got TSA. What are we going to talk about with TSA? Because I know there is some big shit going on with TSA, right?
We can't just skirt.
Well, yeah, we gotta talk about Dorothy's
TSA
Drinkin,
finna be
y'all.
like, oh, you can have weed now, kind of, maybe, sort of, as long as you're not crazy with it. As long as you're not crazy with it, basically.
Yeah.
Like, so
how much is too much, but don't get crazy.
Don't get crazy with it. You can't go on there looking like Snoop every time, you know? That might be a little suspicious, but
wait, are we talking about this or are we not? Because I thought I just got yelled at.
To be able to take a suitcase, Dorothy. I didn't talk through this with Cakes and Kayla.
I can hear you, Shanoa. I can hear you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if their microphone, if their volume is off. I can hear you.
Is this thing on? Is this just the Cakes and Shanoa show?
Me? How you gonna flip me like that?
Because you yelled at her.
Oh my god!
You literally just bullied me, and then you want me to not talk.
So I need clarification. Are we talking about TSA or did you tell Shanoa we're talking about something else first? And then keep talking about TSA.
Homie, I was finna slide in that. I was like, we can get to that later. I was trying to be nice to you, bitch. This is what I get for being fucking nice. God damn. Can't nobody...
Wasn't nice. You told her...
It wasn't nice?
You did. You did. I just kept talking. I'm sorry.
Listen, I came in with a motherfucking purpose today. I'm in charge. I was told I did not talk enough last time, so hoolah, bitches. Guess who's back?
Kay said immediately. Yes, I ignored Shanoa. I know what I did. I know what I did.
Listen, I'm sorry. Sweet girl, I'm sorry.
Okay, listen,
don't be
we can cut right here, back up, act like none of that happened.
No, run that shit back.
Don't run anything back. Just take it away, Dorothy, and I'm going to talk about whatever we want to talk about. Let's go.
No,
I'm a little scared right now, actually.
So confused. It's okay. We were scared too. We were sitting scared quiet as you talked, but then we got brave. And you'll get brave. It'll come back around. So we were talking. Oh, you were talking about the fucking dreams. I got some shit to say about TSA too.
Yeah, let's talk about the dreams.
No, but let's talk about TSA. We can talk about the dream at the end. We already talked about TSA. I'm finna leave. I'm finna fucking leave. I'm trying to be nice here. I feel like I'm being a bully by trying not to be a bully. I don't know what to do in this situation. Somebody please help. Help.
We didn't stay gone long. We're back. Tay, off the floor.
This is the part where you ask Shanoa for her interview, and this is what you get.
Right.
So Shanoa, why did you leave the podcast?
Speak to the management.
Hold on. Can we all take a pause? I need a hit. I'm triggered.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't know. I thought I was being nice. I thought I was being nice, let you talk about what you wanted to talk about.
Cute.
No, it was hilarious. That whole thing was fucking hilarious, dude.
Great. That's a good bit right there. Post that right there, Dorothy, and then just like that little snippet, and people will actually think that we're arguing.
Post it and post me leaving, and then just post my chair.
See, there I go.
And just post my chair.
See, okay, but I gotta explain something. Our brains are so connected that when it, like, our talking zaps go through, they happen at the same fucking time, especially now that she's on the East Coast. But as I was saying, they're gonna be like, Shanoa, so why'd you quit the podcast? And she's gonna be like, because them bitches was being a fucking Leo and would not let me talk, and she kept staring at herself in the podcast the entire time, and I couldn't stand it no more. Good. Let me move my little picture, though, because I am at the bottom and I'm staring down.
I would like an immediate PR meeting after the recording of this episode.
And we say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
yeah. You fuck your girl. Is it true? You get money?
Do you think
them friends you with are with you?
In my circle. This is why you can't take me to the club, because I be in the club high as hell dancing like this. Like, what the fuck is that?
Still dream of having my moment back when I was singing the Cakes at the end of... Dorothy, hang on, let me move my box, sweet girl. Let me look at you in the face, eh? Are we good? Are we all right? Hey, Dorothy! Dorothy, look at me right now in my eyes. If you make me come to your housemate, do you understand what's going to happen to you? I'm going to fucking no, I'm just kidding. I can't say that. This recorded, and this is not for agents to listen to.
Hit us up.
For
you
all
may not
legal
listen.
reasons, that was a joke.
Dorothy, I love you though, sweet girl.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
getting us back on task here. Shanoa, tell us what you think about the TSA of it all.
I think it's great. First off,
take it over. Okay, so what's going on with TSA? I actually wanted to speak anyways. Don't let me cut you off. Okay, don't let me cut you off. Everyone else has. But I really, for TSA, here's what I want to say. It is it's a big, like clarifier, if nothing else, for me. Like, holy moly, now there's clarification. So they snuck this in the middle of the night. We're trying to be quiet about it. They didn't really release this big release about adding it in. But here's what's going on. TSA is not looking for like drugs. They're looking for security threats. If they happen to find drugs during their search, which they are, if you're acting sketch, they generally, for a security reason, are going to pull you aside or whatever, right? So, like, the thought is that as long as you're not doing anything wrong, you can take your medical cannabis. And you can take your medical cannabis. There's nothing wrong with that. If they find it in your carry-on or your checked bag during a security search, then you will have to answer to the local laws where you are being searched. So if you are in Texas, I would not recommend personally carrying THC in your items. If you're flying into Texas, I wouldn't recommend it. However, if you're Colorado to Florida, if you're Arkansas to Colorado, if you're a med patient to DFW, that's different. So follow what your carry is, and TSA has said, like, we're not looking for your weed. We're not looking for your weed. We're looking,
and they've said that several times. Yeah, they're like, we're not looking for your weed. We just don't want you guys to be hurting people.
If you get caught, please don't say that our podcast was the one that told you. Like, obviously, use your brain. Like, if you get in trouble, you did something.
Well, yeah, no, big disclaimer. Hard on the disclaimer. Like, please operate at your own risk, but it's always kind of been like that for people with the law, right?
Hard on the disclaimer. This is just a great time to insert this disclaimer anyways. You are listening to 4 people on the internet. None of us have given you any of our accreditation. Some of us have some of us do not. None of us have given them to you because it's not to sway your opinion. We are 4 people on the internet giving our personal experience about cannabis and how it is related in so many different ways of life. And you are listening to us and you perceive that in your own way, and then you make your own decisions based off of our personal experiences. This is not legal advice. This is not financial advice. This is not any kind of advice. We are giving you the opportunity to perceive our personal experiences in a very public way. Yes, that deserves a fucking applause, because I'd love to see anyone stand up. If you got a problem with what I'm doing, please stand up and grab the microphone. If you got something to say. Otherwise, I'm going to continue letting people that have connected with me, over 100,000 on the internet and combined accounts, that want to hear what I have to say. And that's why we're here. But this is absolutely a huge disclaimer that we are not here to like if you got a question about legalities, look it up.
But this is
look
a
it up
discussion.
yourself,
This is
loves.
our table
Get yourself a lawyer.
discussion.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
shit, I talk
For
when you
entertainment
talk.
purposes only.
Please,
Hang
please
it.
use your brains, like Dorothy said, because that would be crazy to listen to 4 strangers on the internet and be like, but these girls that have a podcast said it was okay. Don't do that.
Like, we want, and when we're having these discussions, get in the comments. We want to talk to you. We want to know your opinions, your experiences, because we all come from different states, different places, and like, it's literally different everywhere. Like, we want to know, like, you know, maybe that's not your experience.
Why?
Maybe you're like, whoa, don't fly out of Colorado and let me tell you about what that, like, but like, at the same time, like, obviously, like, we don't want no legal beef though. Like, don't be using our name and be like, well, Dorothy said. No, which I don't even remember what I say half the time.
Again, we're speaking from personal experience. If you have one that differs from ours, throw it in the comments and help us see from a different angle. That's one of the reasons that the 4 of us collectively feel like we want to speak on our personal experiences, is we have a lot of experience in communities outside of just us 4 that we're speaking from. Go ahead, drop that. What is that? Tell me about it.
Some sativa pre-rolls by Grind Life, and if you haven't checked them out, they are now on a website that you can check out.
So freaking good too. So
is that linked in our
freaking
link
good.
tree? Yes, and if it isn't, it's gonna be. Yes.
It's gonna be. They're setting up stuff. I think they're setting up like an affiliate account for the podcast.
2 gram, 1 grams. We've got tons of vapes. There's tons of THCA flower available, pre-rolls, diamond coated pre-rolls. Grind Life has really come through for your girls. Listen, I want to plug them so hard right now. I want everybody to stop what you're doing, pause the screen, go over to the website thing, your Safari, whatever you search on, go to grindliferepublic.com, check them out. Great company out of South Carolina. Grown with intention, grown with heart, and you can taste it. Like, I'm not joking you when I say this is not harsh. This is not, listen, I'm a Colorado girl for life. Listen, I love my Colorado cannabis, okay? But right now, while I'm in between recreational and trying to get a medical card, this is perfect. We are doing just fine with what Grind Life has going. It is better than most strains I can get home. Yeah.
Shanoa, tell me about that. Tell me about what the access there in the switch and what you're talking about, just in case someone doesn't quite understand because they don't have that level of like knowledge.
No, absolutely.
Can you explain that?
Absolutely. So going from Colorado is a medical and a recreational state, and Colorado holds the rights per county to vote in whether they want recreational or medical. So it's per county where you stay if you can get access, but you can just usually drive 20 minutes and there's a recreational spot. Anyway, coming to Florida has been crazy because here I have to get a medical card. Have to. It's medical only. And in order to get my full allotment, I have to see a certain doctor, and they help you register with the state. But it is costly to get a medical card here. I was so surprised because I think it's $100 in Colorado to get your medical card. And I think it's like 300 plus here from what I can see. And if anybody out there knows of a better way or a good doctor here in Florida that provides that, please send them my way. I'm doing all the research I can, but I get really, really distracted on the internet, so sometimes I forget what I'm searching. So help your girl out. If you know something about it, help me. But like I said, in the middle of this transition, this has been perfect. I mean, this stuff comes, we've got these, this is the Divine series. So you get indica, sativa, or hybrid with these. And then these come in pre-rolls as well. So hers is the Divine pre-rolls, and that's the sativa. And we each got a bag of that too. Some of these come in sets. So this one had a set with a 3.5 bag and a set of pre-rolls as well. And it's the same like little baggie. You know what I mean? Like the graphics alone, I want to keep these bags forever.
Right? Right, but hold on.
I don't know about y'all, but I love packaging.
The art
but
is cool.
THCA.
The art is cool.
Can we talk about that? Because like some people don't understand that, and I feel like you're very knowledgeable in that. All of you are.
I super can be. So I actually just started learning about THCA and Delta 8 and the THCH and P. Those are very different for me. I had never heard of those because again, I'm from a recreational state. So like I've never had to look into other options because it's just always been right there like a Walmart to me, you know? So THCA 9 is only one derivative of the plant, right? So it's either hemp derived or it's non-hemp derived, depending on the grower. That's going to hit just one cannabinoid in your system. It's unlike full spectrum, but this flower too can be full spectrum. So it can have CBDs and all the other CBs and stuff like that in it, like CBG, CBNs, stuff like that. It just can't. I think it's what 0.3% dry weight is what we read earlier for TSA as well. So you can fly with your THCA products as well, your THCA 9 products, sorry. You can fly with those because as long as it is a 0.3% or less, then it's not considered marijuana.
Right. And just be cautious of whatever state you're landing in.
Yeah.
From a legal state, be cautious of what state you're landing in.
And make sure that you look up the hemp laws too, because I mean, Cakes, you can talk about Texas. I know you guys are going through a lot with your ban right now, trying to get that bill through and all the
It is
shit.
like
So
a roller coaster. I was gonna throw in Tay, you had said look up, the like hemp laws, but also like look up today's if you are in Texas now. Here's the other thing that I want to make sure, since like there may be people listening to us and taking advice, even though we were saying like none of this is advice, it's just personal experience. Here's the thing about THCA or whatever products, CPDH plus 2,3, okay? All of those things, they are allowed to confiscate and then wait and then press forward based on testing. So just know, carrying around anything with you, you are subject to them taking it, assuming it is THC, and moving forward as if it is THC and it being tested. And then you're subject to whatever is actually in that product. I will be so for real as we be transparent. We are transparent on this podcast all the time, and that's what we're here for. I'm not always mad if I take something that's THCA and I feel like it's actually a full spectrum and I got what I wanted. So I'm not like mad at companies for flying under the radar if they do in certain ways at all, but I want the user and the person that may be talking as or hearing me as the consumer who may just be a mom at home looking for a way to treat her pain because she struggles with opiate abuse and really doesn't want to do that anymore and now wants to try THC, has heard so many great things. It's legal in so many states. Why can't she have it? Well, there's this place down the street that sells THCA products and she wants to have that and tries it and it helps and all these things. I want you to understand as the consumer very much so that they can write you a ticket as if it is THC and then they test it and then whatever results come from that. And it could be. You never know. And I'm not trying to scare anyone out of medicating themselves. I'm trying to let you know of the reality of the situation that you're choosing, because I feel like some people go into this a little uneducated because they just buy something down at the corner store and they're glad that they could buy it and smoke it, but then they're in trouble whenever they get pulled over and they've got a little roach of it in their car and now they're being arrested for weed even though they bought it at the gas station, right? Like that happens all the time. And so I just want you to be aware that can be the case.
Absolutely. perfect.
Yeah.
Now, THCHP or the THCP, I'm not a fan.
I'm not either.
It is a 0 to 1,000 punch in the head for me, and I can't function on it.
My head feels like I'm buzzing and I'm getting a migraine and I just need to lay down.
So it's kind of like a THCA9 derivative, right? So they've extracted one cannabinoid out of the plant and it hits, but it binds to your receptors 3 times harder.
30.
Oh, 30. I'm so sorry.
Harder than just THC.
Have y'all done dabs?
Yeah.
I'm not shaming anyone. And if there is somebody out there that needs that pee that 30 times, I mean, I'm not trying to shame you, but my God, Jesus Christ, have you done a dab?
Cakes. And see, I smoke all day. Shanoa is a smoker. I wake up, I hit the vape, I hit a dab, I hit the bowl, and then I make some breakfast, and then I clean the house, and then I smoke again, whatever, right? That THCP shit, I hit that fucking 2 times. I couldn't do anything. I literally was just like,
what is it? Do you know, like chemically, or like, do you know? I'm about to go to the interweb.
I got you on the computer. Hang on.
Okay, I'm just wondering, like, and if we can put that in here, like that
Yes.
information. I just have
No, let's make
clue.
sure that we get
Hell
the
yeah.
information right. It'll take me 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely for sure. Because I know there is a few brands out there that are pushing it, because it is so strong, and of course, people are gonna want that higher high. Everyone is always chasing their tolerance. You know what I'm saying?
We should also go in educated, right? Like we should know
Exactly.
that it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Because somebody may grab a THCP off of something, me unknowing, and then bam, smacked in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is what the interwebs say about THCP. It's a naturally occurring, highly potent cannabinoid found in trace amounts of cannabis. First discovered by researchers in 2019, it is structurally similar to traditional Delta 9 THC, but features a longer chemical tail, allowing it to bind to the body's CB1 receptors up to 33 more times efficiently. Because of its enhanced ability to interact with your endocannabinoid system, THCP is significantly stronger than standard THC. Users often report that even small dose produces amplified psychoactive effects, including deep euphoria, intense relaxation, and heavy body effects. Sorry, I can't read when I'm high, apparently. I can tell you that it made me feel like there was a 500-pound man sitting on me. I mean, I was just like,
I just felt like my cells were buzzing. Like I was just like.
So there are overwhelming psychoactive experiences, though. People are experiencing a lot of grogginess or anxiety for inexperienced users. So let me just break this down to you. THCP is not for people who are just trying weed, going to a state where they can just get THCP over there. Don't do it. That's just as crazy as going and doing a 100 milligram gummy the first time you ever consume cannabis. Please do not ever do that.
But it's crazy because that's what they have access to. And like Tiff said, you can have one bad experience with cannabis,
and never do it again.
But with alcohol, tequila and I don't mix. Oh yeah, but you look at us.
But you're gonna down vodka.
Yeah.
No, these are 5 milligram, 10 milligram, and 20 milligram, right? Like you don't have to go that hard if you don't want to go that hard.
My pain days, I do more. On my non-pain days, I love it. Just a little 20 milligram gummy. Like she gets me going. I do want to point out, it does say that sourcing, because THCP only occurs naturally in plants in very tiny quantities, commercial THCP products are typically created by structurally converting CBD derived from legal hemp. So it's pulled from CBD.
Cannabis science is so freaking cool because what are you talking about right now? Well, that's crazy. That's a lot of freaking science behind a plant.
I'm actually so invested in this now because now I really want to know more about these. Yeah, like why? And how do they get it? It's 33% strong. I just can't personally. Listen, if you're a very experienced, I'm going to guess like Snoop Dogg level, my guy,
Have
you
you
need to
tried
hit
it
some
yet,
THC.
Tay?
Huh?
Have you tried it yet? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any negative effects of it. I know
Because you are
that.
Snoop Dogg. What are you talking about?
Well, here is because literally you could go through if you wanted to clip in footage right now of how many times you've been smoking this entire episode. It's been more than any of us, and that's fine. I'm not calling you out or anything. You know I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, like, for content purposes, literally you could clip you as many times and then go, and this is why right, and I know Shanoa does too, and that's on people being different. That's on everyone being different, and you, like, your endocannabinoid system working in the ways it works for you. Our endocannabinoid systems talk to our immune systems, and that's how this is like biggerly connected, that we're out here trying to talk about in the ways of how we're healing our bodies and talking to our bodies with this plant in different ways. Some people do need to slam a whole syringe of RSO, and some people do not. It's just true.
Right. And I think it also goes off of like how long you've been a consumer too. Cause like I've been consuming and I do wish that we could do a study on this for long time consumers because I've been a consumer for years. Like, and when I say years, like I mean 5 steady years now, like almost daily use for the first like 3 and then daily use for the past 2 years. So it's like I kind of wish that there was like a study on that to where you could see what what the medicine is still doing for you after this long of a time period. Like, is it still treating you in the ways that it needs to, or is it taking more because of your tolerance, or what is that tolerance hitting physically? Yes, we know what it does, what the tolerance does psychologically, like, but what is it doing physically? Is the tolerance also body as well? So if that makes any sense, and that might be just like way far-fetched.
Brain was following you. There's one study. I'll try and see if we can't text our manager and get them to link it into our link tree. But there's a study showing lung like exposure to cannabis over long periods that has come out recently, that people were like smokers, people didn't do anything, and then people smoked just cannabis, and they are showing that in the cannabis study, like in the like their lung function actually improved being smokers of cannabis only. Like, there's all these studies coming out. We can link that one, and we'll try and find some more and put a little research tab in our link tree. There are some studies out there that we can all be a part of with data collection, and that is where a lot of these questions can get answered on a bigger place, and us come together with the research. We'll link some of those. I know in my link tree I have one. Some university is doing one over cannabis use during a post, pre, and during pregnancy. So if you've ever used cannabis and been a pregnant person, they want to know about it in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
I love that. I am so fucking grateful that we are finally going to do some studies with marijuana because, yeah. I'm so sick of hearing all of the shit surrounding pot, but we've got people that literally their children are addicted to opiates because they are we're not helping our people. We're not helping our people. Help our people. Use the plant.
I was a
Jesus.
young adult addicted to opiates and completely unaware of cannabis as a medicine.
Completely
Now,
unaware that it was an option. Cakes.
completely
Completely.
unaware. I literally thought marijuana was weed, was used by stoners, was stinky, was all the things, was illegal, was all the things. Now I'm actively a Texas compassionate care use patient, and I consume cannabis for almost all of my ailments.
Let me just expose myself for a minute. Here's my little 5 minutes of fame y'all can have, okay? When I had to make the decisions that I made for my children and make sure that they were taken care of while I was going through my dark spots, I had to do drug and alcohol classes. And do you know how infuriating it is as a mother who was caught with marijuana Marijuana. I was caught with marijuana. Okay. And they took my children. Now, I had to sit next to a girl that was 8.5 months pregnant who just shot up in the parking lot. Do you know how infuriating that is to a mother who just wanted safe access to marijuana? And that's no shame on her. They need to do her better. They need to do better with rehabilitation services and things, people. We've got no mental health help in this country. We have no help for anyone who's struggling. What we do is we stand in a corner and we point and we say, they need help, but nobody's ever figuring out how to fucking help people. Help our people. And help our people understand that a plant is a more positive path than sending that girl back out onto the streets for her to get her hands on whatever. Okay? Why is it such a big deal for us to smoke a plant, but y'all can get drunk and drive your children from the soccer field home?
Mm-hmm.
Am I alone? Like, am I crazy?
No.
I think
the education needs to be
you're
there.
not wrong. You're not wrong, but I will say that saying the two together seem like you're comparing the two and they're not comparable, right? We're talking about apples and fucking jellyfish here, because cannabis use has been proven to not have an issue in those ways. It's actually shown less road rage, less calmer reactions. There's lots of other studies like that out there too. So and now we're gonna have more access to that. Shanoa, thank you for sharing your story. What a raw opportunity to get to know you fully, and yeah, let me fucking hold you, because like, how can this plant be legal? And how can people be making money off of this plant in our government system, yet people are rotting in prisons and people are losing their children to a corrupt system? Over over a plant that other people are allowed to literally walk down the road and consume, so
and just to kind of tag onto that too, please understand that when you're not giving people safe access to medication, to their medicine, okay, if they're using this plant and they go and see somebody down the road for their weed, that person could be dealing anything else, and that substance could be inadvertently put into your stuff. I mean, like, there's so much like safe access to all of the things. I don't know. I just can't.
well, and I want people to full circle this idea, so I want to make sure that it's said. If you say cannabis is not a reasonable form of medicating your issues in the state of Texas, what most people understand that to mean is that now I must go to a doctor and be put on fucking opiates or SSRIs or benzos or all these things, okay? Because that's the alternative. So as I feel like most people listening, if you had some kind of negative connotation about us talking about safe access to medicine, let me put this in the big picture for you. If you are saying no to that, you are saying yes to our epidemic of people addicted to opiates, because people have legitimate chronic pain. And if you say that cannabis isn't an option, you are forcing them into a life of the opiate epidemic we are already watching our country sink from. So I just need you to big brain that thought when you say that the access to cannabis is not a reasonable request.
And I also want to say really quick, I want to clear up something too. I have nothing against anyone in addiction. I pulled myself out of the trenches of addiction. I fought it several times, relapsed several times. I had a hard time. Okay. I had a hard time. And the only thing that ever, when I finally found marijuana and I found an actual good steady source of it, and when I moved to Colorado, let me just say that is when my sobriety really, really, really kicked in. I started learning about the plant. I learned what the fuck terpenes were. I had no idea. Like I said before on another episode, I thought there was just Loud and Reggie. Like I could afford a bag of Reggie, or maybe I could spend $15 extra and get me some Loud. That was all I knew about pot. So to move to Colorado and learn all of the things that I learned, I was like, oh shit, I'm using this for a reason. Like, I'm less crazy when I have an indica. You know what I mean? And sometimes I need a little sativa. And then I started learning about terpenes and how those hit your body. And I was just like, holy shit, this is not just like This ain't just smoking weed like Cheech and Chong, bro. Like, this is actual weed science, as
And
Dorothy
people
said.
want to say, since we're talking about addiction, people want to say, well, then you're addicted to your weed. No, 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 no. Hold on. Because would you ever ask someone not to take their lithium? I'm asking you a very clear question, people listening and maybe critiquing. Would you ever ask someone to stop taking their lithium? No, you would not. Why? Because it's their medication. That's what we're saying.
And just to put that in perspective, so I recently learned about like the difference of terpenes and all that stuff from you guys. And that has done wonder for my ADHD understanding that, and for my depression, anxiety, for the PTSD. I like learn what, like, I can't just hit the same thing all throughout the day. Like, you gotta, switch it up, and it helps my body get through the day a lot better. But I was running from addiction because I come from a family of addicts, and I don't fuck with alcohol as much. Usually I just don't now because I don't like how I feel. I knew I didn't like how I felt on clonazepam, and when my test came back for everything and was lit up with the PAMs and and I was like, no. But like, I did have that conversation with my doctor. I said, hey, because I am on, anti-anxiety medication and an ADHD medication, how does it, and we talked about the signs and symptoms and all of that. Because you can, if you are in an SSNRI or SRI, all that stuff. If you are on that, you can, overstimulate that production with marijuana. So you want to know, you want to know where your limit is,
You can do the same with saffron. You can do the same. I think ashwagandha is another one that you need to be careful with. There's several things that you need to be careful with when you're taking those medicines, and those should be opportunities for people to talk to their doctors. Dorothy, you were such an incredible story, and I know I kind of squirrel into this a lot and speak for you, but like, you're an incredible story where like you went to the fucking doctor, you said, I need help with my mental health, you walked down a path, you tried all the medications, they didn't feel good in your system, you kept advocating for yourself, and finally a doctor said, hey, dude, I think you really need to try cannabis. And you're like, I don't really know. Like, that feels weird. Like, the world says no. But you say, okay, also because the other alternative is the droogs. And you didn't want to feel that like on that. And I'm so glad you advocated for yourself. And like, this is like, you're just such an incredible story of like, no, dude, like I literally tried it every way you said to do it. And like, it didn't feel good. And I didn't want to go just smoke weed. My doctor told me, hey, girl, you need to go smoke some weed and see if that fixes some things. And then you were able to learn, and all of what you just said, right, about the terpenes, about how it affects your body, about how it helps your day in all those ways. And you're just such a cool story. And thank you for being willing to be perceived in this way. Like, you're cool, dude.
It took me so freaking long to walk in I still get anxiety walking into a dispensary, especially when the bud tenders are knowledgeable AF, because you walk in and they're like, what do you want today? And I'm like, I just started telling them I need something for this, that like I'm getting migraines again, or like I'm really stressed, I need something to loosen out. And they're okay, yeah, I got you. And I'm like, they'll talk their terpene flavor, and this is Fresh dispensary here in Delaware. Like, they talk you through it, but then every once in a while you get somebody at another dispensary who's just like some old guy that's like trying to upsell you, and as a female you're like, oh, I really don't want to be upsold by some old man anyway. But like, no, I'll just take a pre-roll, I'm out, bye. So can we talk about it yet?
Can we talk about what?
I gotta tell you guys something.
Yes, talk dreams. I have to hear.
What? Is everybody ready for this? I am taking a tea break for my surgery. Yep.
Okay, so are you doing that because
I feel like the internet tells me I need to? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Okay.
Hold on. Slow down. What has the internet made you feel like you need to take a tea break for?
Because they say that anesthesia, and that doesn't mix well.
Hold on. No. Inform your anesthesiologist of your dosing.
That's all.
That's what you need to do. That is
you
all
have
I'm
got
not
to
going
yeah.
on a tea break. Thank God. Everybody's safe. Now hold on. I want to talk to you about something. Hold on. What kind of surgery are we having done? We can cut it out if you want, but I need to know to help you with. I'm getting my tubes removed because I love my child to death, but I don't really want any more. I'm getting my tubes out. Snip, done. And
Do you know which way they are doing it?
But like, I think that's the start of it. Otherwise, I'd tell them just to take the whole damn thing out.
Are we doing transvaginal or laparoscopic?
Okay. So, those wounds, I would suggest. Now the coughing is going to be a little uncomfortable in those ways, so I would definitely suggest working on it. Maybe I can get you. I would love to support your surgery, and I'd love to send you like a bag of Vibe, little 5 milligrams. That would be a great thing to make sure and do. I was an opiate addict. Nobody else on the screen has to hold any of that shit. So y'all can talk about pain pills all you want. And I also want everyone to know I've gone through 3 successful surgeries after my addiction, used pain medication, and come off and done fucking fantastic. So we do fucking recover, baby. But also, Dorothy, if you plan to use pain medication, we will need to like structure the way you take. Well, and can we talk about that real quick? Because I don't like to use pain medicine. So listen, I am one of those people that I'll take it just long enough so I'm not in any more pain than I need to be. And then like, it's kind of like, well, then I have it and I feel guilty having it sit in my house for one. And two, like, I just don't want to be knocked out the entire time. Like, I know I'm supposed to recover, obviously take it easy, all that. But like, do I have to be unconscious the entire time? Or there's the other side effect where depending on what they get me, when I had my tonsils taken out, homegirl was high as shit off Norco. I ordered aloe-infused toilet paper. Just a little. You're just like this, and I can't tell what's going on. So if you would do this, she could tell. What?
I was just raising my hand because there's a lot of things being said I could answer for you.
Well, hold on. No, because anyway, we gotta back that out. They cut me off. See, they finna get messy with me. Anyway, as I was saying, so they put me on the Norcos for my tonsils, and like I literally ordered aloe-infused toilet paper from across the world, country, I don't know where. It showed up next day shipping. I wiped my ass in royalty for months in my first ever apartment. Boom. What are you saying to me right now? Saying I don't like narcotics. That's what I'm trying to explain. I don't like. What does that have to do with aloe fucking toilet paper? Because I was high off the Norcos. Because I be doing stupid shit. Hey, thank you. That's what thank you for clarifying. Like, I don't even remember doing it. I don't even like. Thank you for clarifying. I also don't like to be like I was high off the Norco, but there's no other like I was on Norco for my. Personal experience here. Because I don't like you said, I don't like comparing the two. A Norco, like but I want you to know that the two do counteract each other in some ways. Shanoa, I know you have some information about this. Would you like to share?
No, go ahead. No. No, you were talking. It's fine. I was just in the moment when Dorothy was talking, I was like, it makes sense. Like, I understand your questions and stuff. I just wanted to, but I lost a little bit of it. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Sorry, I was telling a really cool story.
You were telling a really cool story. You're super right. No harm, no foul. I'm just stoned and forgot what I was going to say. It's not a big deal.
Me right now.
What are you saying to me? No, because you said you hurt my feelings, and I know you did. I just forgot when you hurt them or what you said or what you did, but I know I would feel better with $50.
Well, that's not how this works.
Why?
$50, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't
Yo,
show
did
me,
you all
only
hear? Okay, can we talk about the
my
bathroom
jungle
thing
love.
now?
Oh, oh. I think I wanna know you.
Did y'all see that TikTok?
Yeah.
Right here, we
Really?
got
I don't
the TikTok or the picture. But they're apparently all of us have the same kind of dreams. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Not all of us. Not all of us. But, like, so this dream, so what this TikTok is talking about is there's bathrooms and it's got, like, the stalls are different sizes, and I always have this reoccurring dream where it's like a nightmare and the stall sizes are all wrong, the toilets are all the way up here, and when you're sitting on the toilet, you can make eye contact with somebody, and can't nobody, like, go to the bathroom like that, like, there's no privacy, and maybe that's, like, a subconscious thing where my brain is like, "You have no privacy," like, "Oh my god," like, "You grew up traumatized," but, like, why the fuck are, like, millions of other people in this comment saying they have the same gosh darn dreams? Does anybody
they
else have
programmed
those
us,
dreams?
Dorothy. Tay and I locked eyes and were like, "Oh yeah, the green bathrooms, the 70s green tile. Yeah, I remember." Like, I think some of us have maybe slightly different software than others, but
Yeah, we were talking about how the back rooms definitely exist, and I don't know. I don't know if it's just like on another realm or where we go when we close our eyes, but I know when Cakes is getting off live at night, she literally says like be careful out there crossing the universe, like, because I mean, it's true.
I've done DMT. I can tell you, brother. There are things.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
I would like. Oh, go ahead, Dorothy.
No, you're good, you're good. I was just saying it's crazy.
It is crazy. And I am not negating or invalidating any of your dreams. I think that we all saw things. I don't know. I don't know if anybody went to church camp. I don't know if anyone ever went to a prison. But that actually, when y'all were showing those, I just saw the pictures and I was like, prison. Why are they talking about prison?
Have I been to prison before?
I don't think so, Dorothy. Your accent tells me you have not. You in fact have never been behind bars.
Listen, I grew up thinking everybody went to jail at least once in their life, baby. I just knew I was going for stepping on a praying mantis.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
You did not.
I'm just digesting that means mine says that I have.
I mean, listen, sometimes some people use certain words and I clock that shit. I'm like, "Oh, you've been to prison." "Oh, you know how to make a burrito. You a baddie." Okay, we can talk.
To not collect clout that is not mine to collect. I have never been in prison, actually, but I was imprisonated as a child. And so there are some things that kind of correlate in the same way. And then when you're like learning it as an adult, you kind of connect with people that have been institutionalized like yourself.
Right.
So yes, but just to not pick up, because I don't want anyone to listen to this podcast and be like, Case has been to prison, and she's never been to prison. I looked at it, and so no, I've never been to prison, y'all, but I was imprisonated as a
Cakes has never been to prison, and we never smoked crack together. Okay, let's make those two things
We
very
didn't tell you to
smoked
get on an
crack,
airplane with
not
marijuana, damn
together.
it.
To clarify, Dorothy, I cut
two
you
very
off.
separate occasions.
Yes.
And I've never, not to brag, but just to say that I've never.
I don't know, but I probably never either, okay?
I don't, Dorothy, absolutely not. You have never.
Now, might have I in the womb? That's a big possibility.
I mean, who knows, right?
Possibility, right? Right. Big possibility that I could have had it in the womb. There ain't no telling what I was intaking.
So
God, this got raw quick.
Yeah, so anyway, well, I just want to talk about my fucking dreams here, but okay.
It is, Dorothy, and I meant to actually, I was going to talk about the fact that, like, you're onto something, okay? You're onto something with the backroom stuff, because
when
not
you
just
said that, I
not
was
just
thinking
those.
maybe it's right. Maybe those are the the rest stations. They somehow have weird bathrooms like that. So maybe
Yes.
I ain't never
Community
look
bathrooms.
nobody in their eyeballs when I'm taking a shit at a fucking rest stop, Dorothy.
Yes.
I have never looked to the left and locked eyes with Mama that's on the same fucking route that I am.
No, but communal bathrooms are a thing. But staying on topic with backdoor, not fucking restrooms and weird things, but the back room thought. Here is the other thought, y'all. There are tons of us that connect in the way of Tay and I definitely connected talking about being tested, being pulled out of class, put in a desk with a like ISS, like in school suspension style setup to keep a cardboard away so I couldn't see anything else. With funky ass headphones with beep 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 badoop badoop. And y'all can say something about the hearing tests. These are different. These are different than those tests. I can also remember going to the nurse's office and getting hearing tests done. There's a difference. I was pulled to the side and tested on different materials. And I thought a lot of those things were gifted and talented and whatever. No, a lot of us kids are piecing this together that these were in underground rooms of the schools and different, like, weird things. We're pulling these things together. So, Dorothy, this leads into that.
Did you or did you not drink the pink drink?
Okay, so they didn't do the pink drink, but I do remember them bringing fluoride treatments in. Does anybody else remember getting fluoride treatments in school? Your
Child is in room. Hold on, let me fix her phone.
Yeah, not in school. I never remembered that in school.
We did. And I wonder if that's what Dorothy refers to as the pink drink.
Oh, I do too.
When she said it before, I was like, I wonder if that is what it is. And they sold it to us as a fluoride rinse.
I bet it is.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to do some research on that.
I would be talking right now, but they're literally chopping limbs in a wood chipper right here outside.
Can't hear it. We can't hear it right now. And just so you know, this is the secret life of stony wives. Like, here we are, the things, you know, of our lives that happen. I got to jump off for a kid school calling. Dorothy needing to help her child with a phone. Tay is getting wood chipped outside. Something for the AC, maybe. I don't know. There was shit happening.
Just give me like 10
Noah,
minutes, okay? Love you.
At any point you need a break, you're due for one.
Can you shut the door all the way, please?
I'm finna take myself on a little
Thank you.
vacation.
Oh,
I'm about to
shut up.
I'm about to visit the other coast.
Shut.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, just
I
because
ain't
I don't
seen it
want,
yet.
like, I didn't want you guys to keep talking and forget and, like, her shadow and all that, and I was like, fuck.
Now what was
But
that? Now what were
We were
the pink
talking about
drink.
the back rooms, the pink drink, the fluoride, the tests, the weird bathrooms.
I do remember the weird pink drink that they gave us, and I don't know, it could have been like some antibiotic drink that they gave me when I was a kid, but that pink penicillin maybe? Is that what I'm thinking about?
You're thinking about amoxicillin and it tastes like bubble gum, baby, like banana bubble gum.
Yeah, that Tiva brand was, when it was pink like that, that was that good amoxicillin. They don't make them like that no more. People don't like red dyes no more, so, you know, they cut that.
You got to get it at the right pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about TSA. We talked about the back rooms. We laid down a few of our favorite products. We educated around consumption and carrying and use. And what else do we got, ladies? What's coming up? What's going on?
I mean, we hit 1K on TikTok, so we finna get off here and set up a givey. Thank you guys so much. We're hoping to be able to do weekly givvies. We're trying to get all that set up. And then Instagram we're still working on. So follow us on Instagram. YouTube, we're also there. Follow us all. We are starting to do subscriber only videos, and that is mostly for like so you can see the behind the scenes of podcasting and editing and just what we do all day, kind of. And like being a subscriber really supports us being able to get out there more in the community and all that, which is amazing. But at the same time, like, honey, you don't have to. We're not begging you to. If you need to not spend, don't do it. That's okay. That is just another way that we are able to bring in income to be able to get out there with our podcast, with our brand, with our name, because we want to learn more and we want to educate the fuck out of you guys too. Boom.
Yeah.
But Dorothy, you're forgetting a very important part of our week. What did we announce this morning that we're doing? What's going on?
I don't know.
Merch?
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 Oh, you want to talk about merch?
We are. Oh, you want to talk about mothers?
You want to talk
Right.
about merch?
Let's talk about merch.
So we
hold
do have
on.
an
You
entire
mean we're
merch
bad
line coming
bitches
out.
enough that we have fucking merch now?
Dorothy, we're bad bitches enough that not only do we have management, we have business cards. I don't know if anybody wants to show off one of their business cards really quick.
Oh yeah.
We have link trees, we have YouTube, Spotify, we have all of the social medias. We are really kind of going to the top and rather fast. And I don't really know how it happened because we were just joking, guys. Y'all took us way too serious.
Yeah.
So we took it way serious.
Yeah, we took like
and now we're here
yeah.
and we love it. I'm glad we're here.
So if
It's
you
been
guys
such
have
a
anything
ride
you
and there's
want,
so much more to come.
any events you think would be cool, shout us out, tag us in it. Like even like I don't care if it's something that we can figure out how to manage in our schedule financially for it. Like I would love to be there and like meet new people. I hate
Help us
meeting
get to
people, but I want to
PuffCon.
meet new weed people.
Absolutely.
We're trying to make it to PuffCon. So
Is that in October?
I think
yes.
so.
PuffCon,
That's in October
Can
in
you
LA.
hear us? The Stony Wives want to be
PuffCon,
there.
please
Help
make
us.
sure. Yes, we do. We want to walk around. We want to represent our brand. We want to represent your brand. We want to taste all the flavors. I really, really, really want to go. It's kind of like a big goal bucket list item of mine. So like, let's make PuffCon happen, guys. Help the Stony Wives get to PuffCon.
Hell
I
yeah.
really
So when
want
you
to come
subscribe
see.
to us
I really
and
want to
shit
go
like
see
that,
the up
that
and
is
coming.
where your shit's going, okay? We love you. And
Go
we
to
trying to
Up and
fucking
Coming.
pop out.
I want to see
And
the
we-
up and coming products that are coming out.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Did
We
y'all see?
do.
Well, I'm not like trying to toot Puffco's horn or nothing like that, but we a few of us have some pieces. But did y'all see the new peak colors and the new colors that they came out with? The
I
yellow.
really want.
new
I want to
colors?
peek so bad. I want to peek so bad.
They have a yellow and blue, and I'm pretty sure they put it out in the pivot as well.
I think I
Yeah.
want to pivot, and that's awesome because I'm gonna go snag up the yellow one.
Yes, do it.
See, so we definitely want to get to PuffCon, guys. Like, help us out. We want to support.
We got enough serial numbers to come.
We do.
Yep.
We do have enough serial numbers to come, so we will absolutely make that happen.
Another
We'll
place
get
that I
there
will-
if y'all will let us in.
Another place that I will be before that is Terp Float in Tahlequah. So that's somewhere I will be. And it is there will be a lot of brands, some food trucks, music, float. It's selling out, so if you want to go, get your ticket.
That's awesome.
Looking at me saying you need to decide if you're going with me or not.
That was a direct
And no
shot.
pressure. No pressure. I'm
That
going
was a
either
direct
way.
shot. I want to
my-
go. Dorothy, you want to go? Let's go.
I
My
want to go. I
ticket's
gotta
already
go do my
bought.
subscriber only videos so I can try to go. I haven't the rest of you started, but I need to start.
I haven't yet. I haven't put one up yet. I
Oh,
will.
okay,
I
okay.
will put one up.
Next is my subscriber. I need y'all to
Please know, like, okay, so the subscriber only videos are going to go to those kinds of things. But also, I just want to say really quick, like the meetup that we're having, those things can ask how you can help with those things. There's a lot of things that I would like to do while the girls are here. There's a lot of products I would like to try. If you want us to try products, you can always send PR boxes to me for the trip. We would love to try everything while we're
We
out
love a
here. We're going to
barter
go to the beach.
system.
Yes, please
We
let
gotta
us
make some
know what we
bank,
can
but
do
we
for
love a
you.
barter system.
If you are
Yes.
a photographer or videographer out in the WPB area, in the West
Yes.
Beach areas, hit us up. Let us know because we definitely want to get with you and see about getting some behind the scene footage of our cute little vacation that we got coming up.
And
No,
don't
I
be
want it
afraid 'cause we
documentary
got
style
security.
so bad.
We got
Yeah.
security, so you ain't even got to be afraid to hang out with us. We got security. Security. This is a shout out to security.
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 I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we get done.
Hell
too.
yeah. I can't wait to
We got
test out all the
we got some
restaurants.
big episodes coming up too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got
Yeah.
some pretty cool interviews coming up. And I love that we're seshing in between the big interviews. I love that we're doing this and like recapping and like because I
And
like when it's just
expect
us
to
four
see-
too. Like I love when we have people on, but I love when it's just us four.
I know.
Absolutely.
Expect to see a
I
lot
love
more
too.
clips coming out on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. So that way it gives you a little sneak peek in case you were like, hey, like, I don't think I fit in with the Stony Wives, baby. You just come sit. Like, you could just cut. You don't even got to
Right.
smoke weed. You ain't got to. You could literally just come hang out with some background
Just
noise. You
chill.
don't have to be a wife. You don't have to be a mother.
Yep.
You just be you. Okay. Just be you.
Absolutely. We love it. We love it.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was something. It'll come back, but maybe it won't. And that's on being a stoner.
And that's all right. And that's on being a Stony wife, Tay.
Mhm.
It is.
So we will eventually have a graphic that goes